Okay, Andrew, our other top story, a renewed push to solve a half-century-old cold case. The bodies of a baby boy and girl were found on the side of a Shelby Township road back in 1967.
And tonight the case has been reopened because a persistent detective was able to track down the remains. As Nick Monticelli reports, that means DNA, which could lead to some answers.
So it's an active construction site right now, but those twins were dumped right here along Ryan Road in Shelby Township. Their ages somewhere between 2 months premature and about 7 months. Today, they're trying to figure out who dumped them here. April 19th, 1967, two teen boys are walking along Ryan, which was a dirt road then, and saw something out of place.
Sheets laying on the side of the road. When they investigated, they found newborn twins that were wrapped inside the sheet and plastic, and the twins were deceased.
The twins were a boy and a girl, and now it's Detective Sergeant Terry Hogan's job to figure out who put them here. An original thought, could the newborns have been stillborn? But the evidence showed at least one of them was alive. It took months of investigation, but Detective Hogan was able to track down where baby boy and baby girl were buried.
It was in a cemetery of unmarked graves, so there was, some testing of the ground and measurements, and that in itself was a feat to identify the graves.
He got a warrant and exhumed their bodies in September of last year. Their bones have been sent to 2 different labs to identify them or relatives. 50 years after they died, technology is much more sophisticated.
DNA technology, forensic, genealogy, and there's new techniques that didn't exist at all back in '67, so we're taking that opportunity to see if we can further this case.
What else could help further this case? Someone's conscience.
It's a heavy burden to live with, so I would hope that after 52 years they're ready to come forward and tell us what they know. Everybody matters, but when it's a baby, when it's somebody that's so vulnerable, it definitely pulls at you.
In Shelby Township, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
Some of the original evidence could be helpful as well, like one of those sheets that were wrapped around the baby with a laundry marking on it. If you happen to know anything, please call the Shelby Township Police Department.